Queens have been something of the form team in the division in recent weeks, and a rub of the green could help them avoid a playoff place. They got off to the best possible start when they won a spot kick. Whatever the assistant referee said, enough to convince Ian Frickleton that Graham Weir had been fouled. Saints arguing their case, but John O'Neill clearly not concerned by that, and drilling home the opener from 12 yards for a side who were unbeaten in their last 4 matches. Former Dundee United manager Ian McCall seems to be slowly but surely turning the club's fortunes around, but things were going from bad to worse for Saints, and when Martin Hardy had to fly kick at Gary Wood, the referee had no other option than to send him for an early bath. Perth captain Kevin James clearly not happy with that decision, but a moment of madness reducing Saints to 10 men. So Queens now with a goal advantage and a man advantage, and they made that pay when Weir burst through again to slot number 2 past Mark Glennon. The former Hearts man now with a hand in both goals, and Queens now with a real cushion to protect. However, one of their weaknesses has been leaking goals, 48 prior to this game to be exact, and the visitors didn't take long to increase that to 49. Kevin James on hand to give Saints hope of a recovery. Still a goal behind the big defender, keen to get on with the game. Jason Scotland teeing him up, and James' strike hauling Saints right back into it. They were back on level terms within 3 minutes of that goal, this time Paul Sheeran adding his name to the score sheet. Sheeran given far too much time and space, and McCall will no doubt be frustrated to let Saints back into the game with that kind of defending. That seemed to be just about it, and with time ticking away, it seemed both sides had already settled for a share of the spoils. But just when you least expected it, James suffered the kind of lapse in concentration that's likely to give him nightmares for weeks to come. Nothing you can say to console the big defender. Not that the Queen's fans were dishing out sympathy in any case. Glennon left with no hope of keeping that one out, but the goal handing all 3 points to Queens and giving them renewed hope of securing their First Division future.